Good morning, everybody. We're making an executive decision here to get hustling, right, while we're ahead of the rain. Let's hope it holds up for us. But we are San Diegans, and we can do stuff in the rain, including important ribbon cuttings about great new civic infrastructure that I'm really proud to be here with a number of good friends to celebrate. Good morning, and thank you for being here. Today we are celebrating the opening of East Village's first urban greenway. This and many more greenways to come will enhance walkability, support community health, and improve our overall quality of life in our downtown community. I am sincerely pleased to be joined. I'll note that sometimes you say that, you don't necessarily always mean it, but we have an all-star group of folks who are great San Diegans, wonderful community leaders, and folks who get stuff done, as evidenced behind me. And let me tell you who a few of those folks are. Don't worry, not all of them are speaking. SANDAG Chair and the Mayor of Encinitas, Mayor Catherine Blakespeer. Civic San Diego Chair, my friend Maddie Kilkenny is here. Civic San Diego President Andrew Phillips. Development Services Director Elise Lowe from the City of San Diego. Our Stormwater Department Director, Chris McFadden, there he is. Downtown San Diego Partnership President and CEO, the incredible Betsy Brennan. Betsy, where are you at? There you are. Ryan Darcy, on behalf of Council President Pro Tem Stephen Whitburn. Council President Pro Tem Whitburn is not here today. I'm thinking he's at MTS, is my guess, because he's just that hardworking. Let me tell you, that guy's car is at City Hall at like 5 a.m. It's there till midnight. He is working hard for the community, and he's at MTS right now. Thank you, Council President Pro Tem Whitburn, for all you do. And then let me make sure I got everybody. There's a whole lot more of all-stars who are here, and I encourage the press to talk to any of them, because things like this don't happen on their own. It's a collective effort. And to that point, this is a multi-agency project that will transform our beautiful downtown into what I hope will soon be a world-class urban center. And it helps meet our city's climate action plan goals, as well as the goals of our downtown mobility plan. This project is the first of 6 interconnected greenways that will be located along 14th Street and extend 11 city blocks from C Street to Commercial Street. This new 300-foot-long stretch is a joint project between Civic San Diego, which provided construction oversight of the project, to create the now 4,500 square feet of usable park space that are behind us, which were repurposed from a vehicle travel lane of just 8 parking spaces. Now, instead of those 8 parking spaces, we have, this is a long list, so bear with me, a row of Chinese elm and western redbud trees, along with more than 200 plants that create a natural buffer between pedestrians and vehicle traffic, curb ramps on both sides of the streets that facilitate access for persons with disabilities, centrally placed panels showcasing historical downtown images, and if you haven't checked them out, absolutely check them out. It shows you the progress we're making here in San Diego. And this is really special. 4 industrial artifacts donated by the family of the late East Village pioneer and a truly great San Diegan, Bob Sinclair. On behalf of the City of San Diego, I want to offer my special thanks to the Sinclair family for making these amenities possible for our community to enjoy. I'm also happy to report that a nearly $2.1 million urban green space project was funded entirely by the SANDAG Transnet Smart Growth Incentive Program, grants and fees that developers pay to increase density on projects and promote civic benefits. There was a lot in that sentence. Long story short, you got SANDAG money, you got some developer money, you got some community involvement, all of it to actually deliver this stuff, because it's not free, right? Projects like this Greenway continue to drive downtown San Diego's evolution into a community that is welcoming for both visitors and residents alike. A lot of folks call East Village home, and this is going to make their home all that much more nicer to live in. Increasing walkability and safety is a beautiful way, in a beautiful way like this, contributes to our goal of creating a San Diego that works for all of us. And before I turn over the mic to the other mayor that is here and my chair at SANDAG, I want to just, again, recognize 2 individuals for helping out today. That's Eric Wimet from Albertsons Supermarket and Dennis Payne from Market Street Village Management. Thank you to Eric and to Dennis for your participation today. And with that, it gives me great pleasure to bring all the way down from beautiful Encinitas. It's probably sunnier there right now. It's just so perfect up there. But my friend, Mayor Catherine Blakespeer, who is the chair of the SANDAG Board of Directors, who's doing a great job of moving regional mobility and neighborhood investments like this one throughout our region. Catherine?
Well, thank you very much, Mayor Gloria. I'm Catherine Blakespeer. I'm the mayor in the city of Encinitas, where it was actually raining quite hard when I left this morning. And I'm also the chair of SANDAG. It's my great honor to serve in those two roles. And I'm happy to be here today on behalf of SANDAG because the agency has contributed $1 million to this project. And I think it's really important to consider what you see behind me. So this project right here is the historic aspect of it is the thing that makes it the most special from my perspective, because it highlights the industrial history of the former East Village. So when you come here and you look around and you read these displays and you see that there's a drill press and there's a disc gardener. And there's a traction wheel. And then you read the displays and you see photos from the 1880s all the way through to the 1910s and the 1930s and then to 2010 and a picture of Bob Sinclair himself. And you're able to connect this space with the history and the past of San Diego. And that gives it a richness that otherwise we don't have. And it's really important that when we do these civic projects, we're connecting our present to our past and to our future. And this kind of display does that. And we know that it takes extra effort and extra commitment and money to make that happen. So I'm really grateful for all the partners that came together to make that possible here. And the SANDAG role, as I mentioned, was $1 million of support. And this comes from the Transnet Smart Growth Incentive Program. And through that program, we've awarded more than $57 million to jurisdictions in this region. And that is to support smart growth development like this. So this is your tax dollars at work. And they fund projects that facilitate compact, mixed-use, transit-oriented development. These include the addition of downtown streetscapes, biking and walking paths, new plazas, enhanced pedestrian crossings, and significant improvements to transit stations. So more than 40 projects have been funded through this SANDAG program, and they've been completed and open to the public, which improves the health and quality of life of all of our local communities. And we have 6 more projects that will be completed and open this year, including projects in Vista, Escondido, National City, and La Mesa. So the celebration of this new streetscape behind me is a great example of SANDAG helping communities to revitalize the places where people bike, walk, work, enjoy the outdoors, shop, and is more important for us now because of the pandemic and the need to be outside. So I'm happy to recognize the time and efforts of our San Diego Mayor Gloria, the City of San Diego, the Council President Pro Tem Stephen Whitburn, the Civic San Diego Board Chair, Maddie Kilkenny, who will follow me with her words, consulting and construction partner, MIG, Project Professional Corporation, and 3D Enterprises. And then, of course, the SANDAG staff and the grant staff who have been working so hard to make this region great. So with that, I would like to invite Civic San Diego Chair Maddie Kilkenny to say a few words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Blakespeer. Again, my name is Maddie Kilkenny, Chair of the Civic San Diego Board of Directors. And on behalf of my fellow board and our entire team at Civic, we're proud to join you today for the opening of the first block of the 14th Street Greenway. Dare I say, a sexy street.
Yes, exactly.
This block is the first of many planned for downtown that will provide residents, workers, and visitors accessible and vibrant pathways to existing and future parks, such as the future East Village Green, located just to the north of this Greenway at 14th between E and F. I'd like to again take the time to thank our project design and construction partners, MIG, the project designer, 3D Construction, the project's general contractor, and Project Professional Corporation, PPC, the project's construction manager. Civic San Diego is pleased to lead the planning, design, and construction oversight of this public project with the City of San Diego. I'd also like to thank from the city's Development Services Department, Elise Lowe, Kathleen Brand, our former and soon-to-be retired rock star, Brad Richter, Chris McFadden with the city's Transportation and Stormwater Department, as well as Betsy Brennan from the Downtown Partnership and Alonzo Vivas from the Downtown Partnership's Clean and Safe program. And finally, I'd like to acknowledge our staff at Civic who contributed to this project. Daniel Kay, Vice President, Engineering and Construction, and Project Manager Robert Sutherland. Thank you all for your efforts in moving this project from concept to reality. And now I'd like to introduce downtown's biggest champion and the keeper of all wonderful things downtown, the CEO of the Downtown Partnership, Betsy Brennan.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to downtown in East Village. If you look around, you can see this is a real neighborhood with trucks going by and residents walking their dogs. And that's what we want to see downtown. We want to see these real and authentic neighborhoods. I'm Betsy Brennan, the president and CEO of the Downtown San Diego Partnership, and we are very proud to partner with the City of San Diego to keep this public space looking as beautiful as it does today with the maintenance of this beautiful space. Especially since we have been entrusted with the historic elements of Bob Sinclair, a longtime East Village businessman and founder of Panikin. Maybe some of you will be enjoying his products even today. We're very proud to add that work to this scope of public services to keep downtown clean and safe. As the voice for an economically prosperous and culturally vibrant urban center, it's always a good day when we can celebrate the opening of a new green space like the 14th Street Promenade. I want to commend the city, Civic San Diego, MIG, and SANDAG for thinking outside the box on this project to find something well suited to a dense urban environment like downtown. We can do more of these projects working together. Innovation is what makes San Diego great. We know firsthand how important thoughtful public spaces are to our urban neighborhoods, and this park demonstrates a great approach to creating those opportunities in unexpected places. Just turn the corner and there's a new park. On behalf of our neighborhoods, we want to sincerely thank all of you and thank Mayor Gloria and thank our entire staff for thinking of downtown and making it even more welcoming and green. Thank you for your time today.
Oh, come on now. You guys have to applaud, right? Betsy's amazing, Maddie's awesome, Catherine is fantastic, and all of you are wonderful. And most importantly, we got through this before the rain really started going again. So what we're going to do is remove these canopies. We're going to do the ribbon cutting. But as we wrap up, I just want to thank everyone who's a part of this process. Listen, forward progress is always difficult. It is never easy, right? And particularly when you do joint efforts of multiple agencies, different funding sources, trying to accomplish multiple things at once, but we did it. We're going to do a lot more of it, and I appreciate y'all being a part of this city history. So let's go cut a ribbon. 3, 2, 1.